Hi, YouTubers. My name is Natasha Lamb. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and founder of Perspectives Counseling of Northeast Florida. Welcome to my channel, Perspective Speaks. Perspective Speaks will bring a video to you each week that talks about varying perspectives that we take on that may have some serious effects on our mental health. If you have not already, please hit the like or the thumbs up button so that you can subscribe to my channel and have first viewing rights to episodes as I post them. So this week's episode I thought should address mental health as it relates to being a mom. Yes, dads, you'll have your turn, but for this episode, we're specifically focusing on how the role of motherhood and the responsibilities that come with being a mom may weigh on our mental health. The reason why I thought it was important to address this perspective is because earlier this week, I experienced some challenges with my oldest child who is 14 years of age. I know, the best age, right? 14 is amazing, said no one ever. And it was along the lines of, what have I taught my son and why is he not following some of the expectations I've put in place regarding being respectful of elders, respectful of his parents, and thinking that someone somewhere might be feeling a certain kind of way about this very same topic. So as parents, we know that we're responsible for, human beings and raising these children to be productive members of society. But at the same time, we don't have the ability to control other individuals. I say this to many of my clients when I'm working with them in session as it relates to, what do you have control over? And unfortunately, other people's thoughts and feelings are not something that we can ultimately control. What we do have control over is our own thoughts, but sometimes, depending on how life comes at us as moms, we start to feel, am I doing a good job? Am I a good mother? I didn't teach my child this, and why is he or she doing this? Is this a reflection on what kind of person I am? So sometimes those thoughts can start to lead to feelings of feeling inadequate or ill-equipped to be a mother. And in a deeper form, it becomes a depression about your ability to be a mom and to mother your child or your children. And sometimes it can be hard to just separate that depression to be specific to your role as a parent. And it becomes evident in relationships, in the work that you do. And that's somewhere that I don't want you to be. And it's certainly not somewhere that you have to stay. So it's important to recognize that to be the best version of yourself, to be a good mom, wife, daughter, sister, neighbor, employee, and the list goes on, is that there has to be time for you to address your own needs and recognize how the behaviors of others, and specifically in this case, your child, is affecting you. You're able to take time away from the role of being a mom to address, how are my child's behaviors affecting me? And in some cases, you can participate in self-care activities, legal self-care activities, everybody. You can participate in going for a walk, exercising, releasing those endorphins so that those feel-good, happy hormones are going, that leads to you being in a more positive and optimistic space. You might go get coffee with a friend to be able to talk about some of the challenges that you're facing. And that friend, depending on who it is, might have some strategies for you to use to help you deal with that situation. You may also just take some time to write because others are not always readily available. And when you're able to write out what you're dealing with, you may also find that you develop some solutions in the process. But in more severe forms, you might find that because of the challenges that your child or your children are facing, that it's leading to a decline in your own mental health, where you may be stressed or highly anxious and you're not sleeping, you're not eating, you're constantly worried, where you can't turn your thoughts off, and you feel like the behavior of your kids is out of control and you don't know where to turn for support. It might be helpful to turn to an individual such as myself, where we're here to help you figure things like this out, where you do not have to do it alone. So, whatever your situation is, be willing to be open and honest with self so you can accurately assess what your needs are and then put something in place to help you address those needs. So, again, my name is Natasha Lamb, founder of Perspectives Counseling of Northeast Florida. You will find my information at the end of this video if you wish to reach out for support for a situation like this or anything else that you might be facing. So again, look for these videos of varying perspectives on a weekly basis. And until next time, I'll see you on the next episode of Perspective Speaks, where we'll talk about different challenges that are faced in a caregiving role. All right, everyone, take care. Have a good night or a good day.